Good morning and welcome to Business 360 today on diesel. Joe Do Kwang has been jailed, and Weebig Tokens has been sentenced to 4 months as he tried to board a flight to Dubai, Korea over the collapse of the 2 digital tokens last year. Chang Zhuang was also sentenced to 4 months in prison. Anthony Blinken met on Monday with China diplomats left Beijing with his biggest acts ready to resume military-to-military contact. Some China's main diplomats for the US-China did agree to boost. Let's hear more from the US.
One visit, one trip, one conversation, every problem between us, far from it. But it's in the interest of China to do that. My hope and expectation is, but it is critical to China to do that. It's in the
recent trade wars. Well, let's talk about Nigeria now. He urged the United States and other developed nations during a meeting with the United States Assistant Secretary of State, Bureau of Energy, needs revenue from fossil fuel for growth and development. Still in Nigeria, 5% value added tax service confirmed this in a modification to the hike in the pump price of premium motor. Quite concerning from a Nigerian point of view regarding hike in the price. Are about to face tougher times as electricity prices are set in the country, and is part of pressing challenges for household and small businesses contribute to determining the new tariff. Many concerns, impending effects in the world of economy. Let's look at the state of things with the calendar. According to economic calendar today, as at 2:15 a.m. in the morning, loan prime rate is 3.55%. Well, let's talk about the highlighted one with red. And lots of speeches going on amid new rates in Australia, which will total standing was at 0.3, it's revised upward to 0.7%. As at previous standing was at 1.417 million. Investors will be looking up to. Let's talk about the People's Bank of China. Authorities seek to prop up growth in line with market consensus. The 1-year prime rates same margin to 4.2%. Tuesday's move came Beijing, always having tandem. The decision by the risk with further rate increases depending on how dynamics at home and abroad account of increases in borrowing costs to 400 basis points since May 2022 over a reasonable time frame. Meanwhile, recent data suggests in Africa, Rwanda's economy, following a 7.3% rise, is mainly boosted by services in the fourth quarter. Also, the industrial sector gained further steam, largely driven concomitantly. Mining activities continue weigh on food crops on a quarterly basis. Let's go on a short break. When we return, we'll be talking about the commodity market and the standard. Welcome back. It's Business 360. My name is Blind Kim. Talking about the commodity. To guarantee foods of fertilizer at 19,000 naira on Monday, in Gombe. According to Yahaya, the government has 10,000 naira per ton. But let's move to the market, the international activities. The market this morning is had its fair share, ups and downs it is, but mostly 0.2% decline this morning. For wheat, it's dropped by 9.69 points decline. Palm oil has dropped 26 points, a negative 0.69 points, a little there, as well as milk. Let's look at the energy market this morning. The state of things regarding the energies, commodities, crude oil being number one. US crude, the West Texas Intermediate decline for Brent, which is Nigeria's price benchmark, is still no significant difference, but just a slight gain this morning of 0.394. Market is moving quite fast, a 0.51% appreciation. A little here, a little there. Let's talk about other commodities. $952 US. Copper also, no significant difference in the market, a little here, a little there. 3.8, dropping 36 points, a negative 0.95% decline. The offshore yuan weakened past 7.165, sliding back towards its lowest level in nearly 7 months after China's central bank cut some of its key lending rates, again to counter signs that a post-10 basis points, as we talked about earlier on, to 3.55% and 4.2 percentage points, respectively, at its June fixing. Elsewhere, momentum or loses momentum rather. A number of major banks have downgraded their 2023 GDP growth forecast. Talking about Chinese yuan, let's look at other majors in the market. The euro against the US has shown some inclination upward, but not a significant difference in the morning market. 1.09 US dollar equaling 1 euro, a 0.07% appreciation for the pound against the US dollar stands at 0.67 points. Let's look at a state of things regarding Naira against the majors. The US dollar, which is a decline for the US dollar this morning, 679 Naira equaling 1 euro, in 50 massive points against the Naira, 719 Naira equaling 1 euro, 7.61% gain for the euro, and pound against 1 Naira equaling 1 pound. Let's move to the black market and see the state of things amid the struggle against dollar at a buying rate and 753 Naira to $1 the selling rate. For the to Naira, 815 Naira equaling 1 euro, the buying rate, and selling rate 800 Naira equaling 1 euro. Mithri Chenia's ringers, number 879 non-fungible token NFT, sold for a full price in New York City that featured artwork sized from bankrupt crypto hedge fund 3 Arrows Capital, 3AC they call it. Sotheby's head of digital art, but first let's look at the auction that happened, then we get to hear from the man.
4 million with Kimberly Pearl on the phone. Are we all done?
No, I think we knew that it was going to attract a lot of interest. We can't deny that there is a rebound after also of the 3AC, this Grails sales series. Every time we brought some very high quality work for any buyers to acquire such an important generative artwork.
And an artwork is sold at NFTs are coming at high prices unexpectedly or expectedly. Let's look at this morning has shown slight positivity for Bitcoin. Bitcoin price is at 26,757 US dollar, gaining 40 points this morning, a 0.15% appreciation for Ether. Ether is slightly downward current and Ripple's just still struggling. It's time to talk about global stocks. As investors continue to assess the global economic at both its 1-year and 5-year loan prime rates, as we talked about earlier on, South Korea, Hong Kong, and mainland China declined, while Australian stocks gained for the 7th straight month. Let's move to the Asian stocks. The Asian stock this morning, after early decline, especially from 89, a 0.06% appreciation, downward by 18 points this morning, and CH50 also downward by 76 points, but Sensex has gained a massive 238 basis points this morning. Looking at yesterday's report and how it can give an outline to today's market. The equity capitalization in the Nigerian capital market rose by 0.02% at the close of trading yesterday. This represented a 10 billion naira growth in the value of investment at the capital market from 32.12 trillion naira to 32.13 trillion naira. Similarly, the all-share index appreciated by 13.89 basis points to close at 59,016.12 points. Investors splashed 11.14 billion naira on 892.95 million shares in 9,274 deals. Let's look at the top gainers now. Tantalizers led the gainers with 10% share price appreciation, closing at 22 kobo per share. The bottom losers. Ella Lakes came out last with an end-of-day price depreciation of 10% at 3 naira 24 kobo per share. Let's look at the top volume. Jazz Bank recorded the highest volume of 140 million traded shares. This is it on Business 360 today. Thank you for watching. My name is Blyden Ukem.